Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are having a great day so far. In today's video, I'll be discussing the status of the fourth stimulus check, as well as why millions of Americans may not be eligible to receive more stimulus relief money. But first everybody, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family. On this channel folks, I always do my best in providing you guys with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. I want to see every member of my community receive a fourth stimulus check. And if you guys believe that a fourth stimulus check needs to be sent out, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
Actions of the Republicans in the House to turn their dream of ending Medicare into a nightmare for the American people. And when they do so, they say, well, it's not going to cost the current seniors anything. No, current seniors will pay more with their budget and their plans for the Affordable Care Act to open up again the donut hole, to take hundreds of billions of dollars out of Medicaid.
Okay everybody, so many of you have shared in the comment section below that you're anxiously waiting for your tax returns. Well, the first batch of tax refunds went out to single people without dependents, whose tax returns are the simplest. The IRS recently said that married couples and heads of household, taxpayers who claim children or other dependents, will wait longer to see tax refunds. The tax agency said that the next set of refunds will come in mid-June. The amount of individuals' refunds vary depending on the person's income, how much of their earnings came from unemployment benefits, and what tax bracket they're in. However, it could be substantial. In addition to getting back any income tax paid on up to $10,200 of jobless aid, many of you could also get money back if the unemployment adjustment made you eligible for other tax credits.
Basketball team, we weren't that good. Our motto was, we may be small. And my friends, all signs suggest a fight is coming. I know. During the campaign, President-elect Trump promised to save Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. He even made it explicit that he disagreed with most Republicans in his party on these Social Security safety net programs. He even criticized them for their position.
The IRS says that people who claim to earned income tax credit, premium tax credit, and recovery rebate credit will see those credits automatically adjusted and any money owed paid back. Now, more than 4 million Americans are going to have their jobless benefits end very soon.
Certainly not his first foreign trip, but the first one as President of the United States. And the trip, at its core, will advance the fundamental thrust of Joe Biden's foreign policy, to rally the world's democracies to tackle the great challenges of our time. We believe that President Biden goes on this trip from a position of strength. Dramatic progress against the pandemic at home, strong projected growth that will help power the global economic recovery as well.
Iowa is one of 25 states that have recently decided to halt some or all emergency benefits months ahead of schedule, with the U.S. Labor Department report showing that job growth fell below expectations for a second month in a row. Republicans stepped up their argument that crisis jobless relief is hindering the recovery. The American Rescue Plan boosted a maximum annual credit to $3,000 and $3,600 per qualifying child, depending on age and income. That's up from $2,000 per child. The monthly income stream is an advance payment on half the value of taxpayers' estimated 2021 child tax credit. The IRS is basing the payment amounts on information reported on 2020 tax returns or 2019 returns. Multiple reports have shown that the impact of the stimulus checks have been felt throughout the economy. According to a new survey, the number of Americans who didn't have enough to eat dropped by more than 40% from December 2020 to April 2021, and those who had problems paying their bills declined by 45% during the same period, as Congress passed $2,000 in new direct payments.
Well, it appears the White House had good reason to wait until the Friday before Memorial Day to release their budget proposal. They couldn't afford a full week's news cycle any more than the American people can afford to fulfill the wish list items President Biden is asking them to pay for. It is a very long list. And I think it's safe to say my Democratic colleagues are trying to make the most of the next year and a half. They know that time is not on their side, nor are the American people. There really is something for every faction of the left. Here are a few of the items that are contained in this Biden boondoggle of a budget. The environmental lobby did a great job these past few months. They're more than taken care of with more electric car subsidies and a $936 million payout towards environmental justice initiatives. We also have more funding to expand the Department of Education. If you think that more government is what your child's educational experience has been missing, well, this is the budget for you. But if you are fed up with the way teachers' unions have treated children in the classroom, if you are fed up with schools that have been in lockdown, you want to pay close attention to what I'm talking about today. Apparently, the good people over at the Department of Health and Human Services have time on their hands. Bear in mind, it is your money that is paying them to do the job where they have time on their hands. Now, they'll be switching gears from pandemic response to a new focus on environmental extremism, reparations, and gutting the Second Amendment. What's in? What's in this budget? Bigger government, a higher deficit, and runaway inflation. What's out? According to this budget, national defense is no longer a priority of the Biden administration or of the Department of Defense. Border security is also on the back burner, along with the family-friendly tax policies we implemented under President Trump. President Biden and the Democrats are doubling down on every mistake they've made so far. Instead of doing their jobs, they're paying lip service to struggling businesses, to struggling stores on Main Street in your hometown, to crumbling bridges like Memphis, Tennessee, and roadways, and future generations of Americans who will come into this world owning their own personal chunk of our skyrocketing national debt. That is right, Madam President. If you have a child or a grandchild born this year, their share of the national debt is going to be about $80,000. Think about that. And think about what has happened to this debt. From President Washington to President George Bush,